àfojúsùn òkú mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin tó gbé lọ́wọ́ yìí ẹ̀yin ará bí ẹ fọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀.
ẹ ò gbọ́dọ̀ o fàjà mi àgbẹ̀ máa dùn.
ìkéde ìwá láti iléeṣẹ́ ìròyìn àṣà àtìrìnàjò afẹ́ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́.
Good evening. This is Alore Radio, transmitting from GSM studio at the Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, Secretariat, Agodi, Ibadan. This is the World News. I am Olukemi Omotosho. First, the highlights. Akinyele local government will be the center of Ibadan and the richest in the next 10 years, Seyi Makinde. Osinbajo, Aláàfin, governors in Ibadan for Yoruba World Center. Owokoniran hails Oyo First Lady on philanthropy. Compel CBN, Malami, DSS to pay me 20.5 billion naira compensation, Sunday Igboho tells courts. House of Rep committee to give quarterly briefing on security. And from the foreign scene, US to resume talks with the Taliban next week. Now the news in details. The governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, has boasted that Akinyele local government will be the center of Ibadan and the richest in the next 10 years. Makinde disclosed this at the first anniversary of the Oyo State Security Network Agency, codenamed Amotekun Corps, and the commissioning of the ultra-modern state headquarters of the outfit in the council area. He further explained that he specifically requested that the headquarters of Amotekun Corps be sited in Akinyele local government area, adding that even though it might look like Dugbe is the center of the city, in 10 years' time, he guarantees that the center of Ibadan will be Akinyele local government area. Meanwhile, Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, Aláàfin of Oyo, Oba Lamidi Adeyemi, and Southwest governors have come to Ibadan, the Oyo State capital, for the launching of Yoruba Center World Center, an initiative of Alao Adedayo, the publisher of Alaroye newspaper, to promote Yoruba custom and traditions. Professor Osinbajo, who urged the center to help champion the return of artifacts that were looted and illegally taken away from Yoruba land, added that the center must serve as the home for the returned items. The vice president also stated that the center should offer a base to reflect on how Yoruba culture can contribute to the tools of nation building by bringing together people irrespective of their ethnic and religious diversities. He, however, hailed the architects of the initiative led by Adedayo for the boldness and the ambition of their enterprise and for the enormous self-sacrifice and patriotism that this entails. In another development, People's Democratic Party Southwest Region General Secretary Chief Rahman Owokoniran has commended the First Lady of Oyo State, Mrs. Tamino Minini Makinde, for her philanthropic work. Owokoniran, in a statement, explained that Nigerians must truly learn how to be their brothers' keepers, adding that such practice will also help salvage Nigeria as a nation. The First Lady was speaking in Ibadan at the grand finale of a week-long empowerment program across the 7 geopolitical zones of the state, said it will be counterproductive to leave empowerment of grassroots people to government alone. At the event, sewing machines, grinding machines, hair dryers, gas cylinders, industrial gas burners were distributed to over 2,000 beneficiaries. Owokoniran further advised that one should not necessarily be a rich person to help the needy, and the work cannot be left for the government alone. He, however, used the opportunity to thank Nigerians who have been silently doing their bit to help the less privileged and urged them to continue the good works. Yoruba Nation agitator Chief Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, has approached the court to compel the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), Attorney General of the Federation (AGF) Abubakar Malami (SAN), and the DSS to pay him the 20.5 billion naira awarded him as compensation. This was contained in a release by the lead counsel to the Yoruba Nation agitator Chief Yomi Aliu SAN. Igboho, who is currently detained in a prison in Cotonou, Republic of Benin, was awarded the amount by an Ibadan High Court as the cost of the midnight invasion and the subsequent damage of his house by some DSS operatives last July. Justice Ladiran Akintola, in his ruling on 17 September, held that the invasion was illegal, stating that the Yoruba agitator did not violate any part of the Nigerian constitution by asking for a Yoruba nation. However, the Secret Security Agency did not obey the court ruling, but instead filed an application for stay of execution